Welcome back to the latest video on my channel. In today's episode, I am going to discuss about From Prairie Days to Lifelong Bonds, Stars Reflect on Little House Legacy. Before I begin, I kindly ask for your support. If this video or their legacy has touched your life, please give it a like and subscribe the channel as a sign of respect. Thank you. Welcome to a nostalgic journey back to Walnut Grove, where Little House on the Prairie came to life through the eyes and hearts of its young cast. For millions of viewers, it was a comforting weekly escape into family, community, and simple pioneer living. But for the actors, it was much more than just a TV show. It was a defining chapter of their lives filled with laughter, pranks, friendships, creative tension, and lasting memories. Today, the cast opens up about the magic, the heartbreak, and the true family they found behind the scenes. Little House on the Prairie is remembered as one of television's most beloved shows, and for its young cast, working on the series was a truly life-changing experience. Melissa Gilbert, best known for her iconic role as Laura Half-Pint Ingalls, reflects on those years fondly, describing the cast and crew as a second family, and cherishing the rare opportunity to grow up on set in such a supportive and imaginative environment. Filmed primarily at Big Sky Ranch between 1974 and 1983, the show was more than just work for its young stars. Gilbert remembers it as the best game of dress-up ever, complete with period costumes, animals, horse-drawn wagons, and wide-open spaces to explore. The atmosphere fostered creativity, freedom, and deep camaraderie among the children. Although the rivalry between Laura and Nellie Oleson was fierce on screen, behind the scenes, Melissa Gilbert and Alison Arngrim, who portrayed the snobbish Nellie, became the best of friends. Their off-screen adventures were filled with humor and mischief, often pulling pranks, joking around, and even enjoying the thrill of being recognized in public. As Alison puts it, they tried to take our childhoods, but Melissa and I kept stealing them back. Even Michael Landon, the show's lead producer and occasional director, joined in the playful spirit. As remembered by Rachel Greenbush, who shared the role of little Carrie Ingalls with her twin sister Sydney, Landon would play tricks involving frogs, using humor to bond with the young cast. Despite his fun side, Landon was also a strict and focused leader. When the cameras rolled, he expected total professionalism. Alison Arngrim recalls that Michael ran a tight ship and didn't tolerate on-set drama, ensuring the show ran smoothly. But not all relationships on set were perfect. Melissa Sue Anderson, who played Mary Ingalls, often kept to herself and didn't develop close friendships with her castmates. Melissa Gilbert has expressed sadness over never forming a deeper bond with her on-screen sister, describing Anderson as distant and difficult to connect with. Tensions were more serious between Michael Landon and Karen Grassle, who played Ma Ingalls. When Grassle attempted to renegotiate her salary during the show's peak success, she met resistance from Landon, leading to a professional fallout that eventually prompted her to leave the show in 1982. Grassle later described Landon as moody, likely overwhelmed by the multiple pressures of producing, directing, and acting in the series. There were deeper conflicts behind the scenes too, especially between Michael Landon and Karen Grassle, who played Caroline Ma Ingalls. Karen recalled a difficult period when she tried to renegotiate her contract during the show's success, only to face resistance from Landon, who was also the producer. She described him as often moody, largely due to the pressure he was under managing so many roles on the show. As the show evolved in the 1980s, Landon shifted focus to the younger cast in an attempt to boost slipping ratings. Around this time, his personal life also saw turmoil, divorcing his wife of 19 years and marrying a younger woman who worked in the makeup department. These changes deeply affected Melissa Gilbert, whose family had sided with Landon's ex-wife. The shift caused a painful rift between her and the man she'd once considered a father figure. Despite the ups and downs, healing came before Landon's untimely death in 1991. He reconnected with both Karen Grassle and Melissa Gilbert, making peace with old wounds. Melissa described a heartfelt reunion at his daughter's wedding, where past hurt melted away in a warm embrace. She later honored his memory by naming her son after him, Michael Boxleitner. The legacy of Little House on the Prairie is more than just its episodes. It's the enduring sense of family and belonging it fostered, both on screen and off. Cast members agree that the show continues to bring people comfort and nostalgia, offering a wholesome vision of love, community, and resilience. As Melissa Gilbert puts it, being called Half Pint all these years later is more than okay with her. It's a title she wears with pride. Though the Prairie days are long behind them, the bonds formed on Little House remain strong, proving that sometimes TV families become real ones. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more classic TV moments.